Greetings, my friends. Today, we embark on a journey through the chaotic landscape of human existence with Dr. Jordan Peterson's Beyond Order 12 More Rules for Life. This book offers practical wisdom to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Peterson tackles life's difficult questions, urging us to confront our shadows and strive for meaning. Over the next few chapters, we'll unpack each rule, exploring its nuances and implications for our daily lives. Let's begin. The first rule might seem counterintuitive in our age of cynicism. Peterson cautions against the casual dismissal of social institutions like families, governments, and religious organizations. These structures emerge to address fundamental human needs, order, belonging, and meaning. To tear them down without understanding their purpose is a recipe for societal disintegration. Peterson extends this principle to creative achievements as well. Criticism is essential, but it must be discerning. Instead of focusing solely on flaws, ask yourself, what can I do to contribute to a solution? Creation is where the real challenge and reward lie. This rule cuts to the heart of personal responsibility and potential. It asks us to take a deep look within ourselves and recognize the vast possibilities that lie dormant. Peterson challenges us to envision the best possible version of ourselves. This isn't just a fleeting thought, but a vivid, detailed picture of who we could become if we truly committed. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations. Every step you take should be a deliberate move towards that ideal self. Envisioning that ideal self is only the first step. The real work lies in the single-minded pursuit of that vision. This means setting clear, actionable goals and relentlessly working towards them. Think of it like an archer aiming for a distant target. The archer must focus intently, blocking out distractions and maintain a steady hand. With a well-defined target and unwavering focus, you increase your chances of hitting the mark. Success becomes a matter of precision and persistence. This process requires honesty, discipline, and a willingness to confront your limitations. It's about pushing through the discomfort and staying true to your path. True growth occurs in that confrontation and struggle. It's in those moments of challenge that we find our strength and resilience. Identify that meaningful goal and dedicate yourself to its pursuit. Let it be the guiding star that directs your actions and decisions every day. The fog, that metaphorical haze we create when we choose avoidance over confrontation. It's a common human tendency to shy away from the uncomfortable, to push aside what we don't want to deal with. We all do it, ignoring nagging problems and difficult conversations, and it's easier to pretend they don't exist, to let them linger in the background, but the fog doesn't dissipate on its own. It grows denser and eventually engulfs us. The more we avoid, the thicker it becomes, until we can no longer see clearly. Peterson illustrates the dangers of procrastination and denial. He emphasizes that these behaviors only serve to magnify our problems over time. Each time we push aside an issue, it grows heavier, casting a longer shadow over our lives. The weight of unresolved issues can become unbearable. Clarity comes from confronting our challenges head-on. Start small. Even the smallest step can begin to clear the fog. Identify one thing you've been avoiding and take a single step towards addressing it. Make that phone call, have that conversation, open that bill. These actions, though small, can have a profound impact. You'll be amazed at how empowering it feels to take control and start clearing the fog. The sense of relief and clarity that follows is truly liberating. This rule is a call to action for those seeking meaning and purpose. Peterson's message is simple. Opportunity often reveals itself where others have failed to step up. In your workplace, community, or family, are there responsibilities being neglected? These are not burdens to be shirked, but opportunities for growth and leadership. True fulfillment comes from embracing challenges and contributing to something larger than ourselves. Look for areas where responsibility has been abdicated and step up. Don't wait for someone else to fix it. You might be surprised by the opportunities that emerge when you embrace responsibility. This rule might seem obvious, but many of us find ourselves trapped in cycles of resentment and dissatisfaction. Peterson's message is about recognizing the corrosive effect of chronic dissatisfaction. When we engage in activities that violate our values, we chip away at our well-being. Even within constraints, there are choices to be made. Identify tasks or situations that drain your energy and explore your options. Life is too short to spend it mired in misery. This rule challenges our deeply held beliefs and our tendency to cling to comforting narratives. It asks us to step outside our comfort zones and question the stories we tell ourselves. Peterson warns against the dangers of ideological possession. He emphasizes that when we let ideologies control us, we lose our ability to think independently. Ideologies offer simplistic solutions to complex problems, but at the cost of critical thinking and empathy. They can make us overlook the nuances and complexities of real-world issues. When we become too attached to an ideology, we risk becoming blind to its flaws. This blindness can prevent us from seeing the bigger picture and understanding different perspectives. Peterson encourages us to embrace the discomfort of questioning and engaging with diverse perspectives. It's through this discomfort that we grow and learn. This rule is a call to intellectual humility and curiosity. It reminds us that we don't have all the answers and that there's always more to learn. True intellectual growth requires a willingness to venture beyond our own echo chambers. We must be open to new ideas and experiences, engage with different viewpoints and wrestle with complexity. It's in this wrestling that we find deeper understanding and wisdom. Hold your beliefs with an open hand, always willing to revise them. This openness is the key to true intellectual and personal growth. This rule challenges us to discover our capacity for effort. Peterson suggests dedicating ourselves fully to a meaningful pursuit. Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a project? This rule is about tapping into that potential and giving it your absolute best. Choose something that resonates with your values and approach it with unwavering dedication. Set aside dedicated time each day, even if it's just for an hour. The process won't always be easy, but it's in those moments of struggle that you'll discover your true strength. Embrace the transformative power of dedicated effort. Prove to yourself what you're truly capable of achieving. This rule might seem superficial, but it offers profound insight into the relationship between our external environment and our internal state. Peterson argues that beauty is a fundamental human need. Creating a space that reflects your values and aesthetics can provide a sense of peace and order. The act of beautifying your surroundings is an act of self-care. Think about how you feel in a cluttered, disorganized space versus a beautiful, inspiring one. By creating a beautiful space, you're investing in your own well-being. This rule delves into unresolved trauma and the importance of processing difficult emotions. Peterson suggests that writing down our painful memories can be a powerful tool for healing. This isn't about wallowing in negativity, but about understanding their impact on who we are today. Avoiding painful memories doesn't make them disappear. They fester in our subconscious. Writing provides a safe way to confront those memories and begin to make sense of their impact. True healing begins in that confrontation. This rule tackles the complexities of romantic relationships. Peterson argues that lasting love requires conscious effort and deliberate action. It's about maintaining the spark and connection even amidst daily demands. Think about the early days of your relationship and the effort you put into it. Over time, it's easy to slip into routines and take each other for granted. Love is a continuous process of growth and intentional connection. Communicate, carve out dedicated time, and nurture your relationship. By approaching your relationship with intentionality, you create the foundation for lasting love. This rule addresses toxic traits that can poison our relationships and communities. Resentment, deceit, and arrogance erode trust and breed conflict. Peterson urges us to cultivate self-awareness and address these traits within ourselves. This requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront our own shadows. Have difficult conversations, set healthy boundaries, and choose understanding over judgment. True growth requires acknowledging our limitations and learning from our mistakes. This final rule offers an antidote to despair and nihilism. Peterson reminds us that suffering is inevitable, but within it lies the potential for growth and gratitude. Gratitude is a conscious choice that allows us to see the world through a lens of abundance. It's about appreciating the good in our lives, no matter how small. This doesn't mean denying negative emotions, but balancing them with gratitude. Even in the darkest times, there is always light to be found. As we conclude our exploration of Jordan Peterson's Beyond Order 12 More Rules for Life, reflect on the profound wisdom within these pages. These rules are a framework for navigating life with courage and responsibility. Which rule resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this exploration, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, the journey to a meaningful life is ongoing, and we're all in this together.